4 beers later. All right, Margarita, talk to me. Wait. No. Okay.
So I'm Margarita Kiwi. This is Jamie Graham, and we're with Rico Innovation.
Where are you guys based?
Menlo Park.
And how does Rico make money?
We sell big beige copiers.
Okay, and why do you guys make your barcodes?
We're making barcodes, but we'll get into that in a moment.
Okay, fair enough. Great, thank you.
Okay.
All right. Timer going, and you guys are good to go.
Are you awake? Good. We knew we were going to be last. You can't be first, you got to be last. So, I'm Margarita, this is Jamie, and we're going to talk to you about iCandy. iCandy is a desktop application that works with your webcam-equipped PC or Mac, and what it allows you to do is to use physical objects to access content that's in iTunes or on the web using QR code. So, Jamie, I'm going to give it to you. Tell us about the research behind iCandy.
So we've been doing a lot of research over the last few years on tangible user interfaces. A tangible interface is something that is physical and that connects you to digital media. So we found that paper is actually very useful, but if you can connect paper to digital media, then you can have a powerful interface. So let me show you what I did with my daughter, who's 4 years old, can't read, but she wanted connectivity to her own media. The lighting is tough up here. 4 years old. She's got her own paper catalog of her music. She can recognize the images. She has a webcam, and she points it at the barcode, and it displays the same images on the TV. And she likes the B-52s. All right, so this was an enabler for her because she controlled the media. Very simple: paper, remote control, and TV.
Jamie, it looks like you've got a nice jukebox at home, and it must be really great for
great for parties.
Great for people. So, why don't you show us a little bit more about iCandy?
Okay. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the QR code is. It's a barcode. A barcode that can be read by your cell phone or by a webcam. Very simple. And Jelly Belly art. My daughter and I during a 49ers football game. So let's see what we can do with it. You hold it up to your webcam. Whoops. Better lighting. It's tough up here. Sorry. Come on. There you go. You get music. Then you can step hold it back. You can watch movies. And if you don't own the content, what happens? Someone gives you a card and says, wow, this is really cool. It pops up and says, you don't own this, Kelly Clarkson, but we'll take it to iTunes where you can preview and purchase, and then if you purchase it, the card works.
So, Jamie, clearly iCandy can control and access all the content that you have on iTunes, video, music, podcasts. What else can it control?
Any URL. Any URL can be printed. And so our app will print these for you. So you take an app, a card like this. This is a slide share, so you can point at any URL. And let's say your nephew's band.
That's right. I have nephews who have this metal band down in LA. So they've got a MySpace page. Can we use this for that?
Yeah. So we can point. So you can hand out cards that have a link on it. People with a cell phone or their webcam running our app can then access that. And of course, the bandwidth is a little bit slow here.
Okay. So Jamie, can you show how easy it is to make a card?
So I'll show you how to make a card. Go to our app, hit Create Cards. Let's go to iTunes first. Just pick a couple. Drag and drop. And you see it's got the album art in there as well. go get a URL. Let's go to YouTube. Just grab any YouTube video and drag and drop it on there.
Do the other one.
I knew you'd want that one. And then you can pick, we print either to your printer, print the disk, you can save the image, you can print the Flickr, and you pick a special layout, I'll print the disk. Okay, to ask me where I want to print it, and then it just generates the cards. It generates the JPEGs for me. In this case, do I want to look at them? There they are. We also, yeah, go ahead.
So Jamie, I know that we have this feature where we can push up to Flickr, and we also have this Twitter feed. So when you send the images up to Flickr, you can print anything out through Flickr's partners like Coop and Moo and Blurb and all that. So you can make mugs, you can make postcards, you can make coffee table books, anything that you want with iCandy.
And you drag and drop and drop it.
And you can drag and drop. But the other thing that we've got that's different for QR codes are analytics. Jamie, do you want to quickly look at the analytics? Yep. I know we've got 0 seconds left.
0 seconds. Oh. Here the analytics are really important. Okay. So,
tell us about your analytics.
Oh, that's a really good question. So, of course, with this kind of thing, you want to know if you're giving cards away, who's scanning them? How many times have I scanned it? How many times have I printed? So what you're looking at here on the left-hand side, how many times the card has been scanned over time, how many times, and then how many prints I've done over time. And I can also dive in a little bit deeper and look at individual cards. So I have all the analytics on when the card was scanned, where it was scanned from. So you see I have a little histogram here, and then I can see that this card was mainly scanned in Menlo Park, Bakersfield once, San Francisco. I have one in Dubai. So it provides a kind of a powerful back end. If you have a campaign and you want to actually print out codes and then share them with people, find out if people are scanning them.
Yeah, absolutely. So who's got questions? Yeah.
What sort of business model do you have, if any?
We're a research lab.
We sell copiers.
This is a free beta that we're really interested in how people use tangible media and what they're going to do with it. Will people scan these things? Will it provide value? We think there's a lot of value, and we think especially value on the desktop at the moment, being able to author like a desktop application where you can author and then you have the back end for doing all the analytics. You find out what's happening.
So let me give you a little bit of context. Our lab is a new initiative within Rico Innovation to get the technology that we've had in-house and putting it out on the web so people can give us feedback on what they think they could do with it. So we've been out on Twitter, on Facebook, and just sort of getting feedback from people and getting a lot of really great ideas of what the business case might be. Because as researchers, we're kind of in this ivory tower, and that's not what we do. And so that's why coming out to events like this is really important to hear what you have to say about this. But the things that we've heard from people on Twitter is that, we can embed affiliate codes into QR codes, and all of a sudden you can monetize them, right? If you're a marketer or you're a promoter and you're handing out brochures and posters and flyers and things, all of a sudden now you can get click-throughs on paper, and that didn't exist before, and that has tangible value. So these are the things that we're discovering just in the short time that we've had it out. We did our broad launch in the beginning of January, and that's the kind of feedback that we're beginning to get.
So this is an attempt for Rico to become cool.
Come on.
We've been cool for a long time. No one knew.
Yeah.
So the physical aspect is very convenient because you don't have to bother with technology. You can see one of your cards in the store, you can take it home to the laptop and just show it to my laptop. But is the camera on my laptop going to recognize your code straight away, or do I need to install some software or service, and isn't that just going to make it more complicated?
Well, if you want to read any QR code, you have to have some software installed. So there are a number of apps that are available on the iPhone, and our QR codes are compatible with all those iPhone apps. And in addition, our iCandy software that runs on your desktop can read anybody else's QR code.
Great question.
Excellent. So final question.
If we